bring them in and up, and then inhale back to release. Okay, we're going to do this again. Take an inhale and exhale. Really stretch it. Picture it as if your head is trying to meet your tailbone in a circle. Your body's trying to do something. And inhale to release. 2 more times. We're going to take an inhale. Support your spine with your abs. And exhale. Full arch. Really stretch that. And inhale to release. Again, we're going to take an inhale. And then on the exhale, really arch your back.
Go ahead and let's hear your guys' breathing again for 5 seconds.
Okay, inhale to release. The next one we're going to do is called the cow. And the cow is similar to the position we're in right now, except the back is going to be more arched. It's going to be reversed of the cat position. And our chest is going to be moved forward, and our head is going to be up. So, take an inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to go into the cow position.
These are very small movements.
Inhale and exhale. Don't put strain on your neck, and inhale to release. Again, we're going to take an inhale and exhale into the cow position. Good. Inhale, breathe. Again, one more time. Inhale and exhale into the cow position. Alright, great. Next one we're going to do is called the child's pose. This is also a common exercise in yoga and Pilates. So we're going to get on to our knees. Our glutes will be resting on our heels. And at this point, we're going to drape our stomach over our legs. And gently put the forehead onto the floor. Now you can rest your arms on the side, or if it feels more comfortable, you can put them out in front of you. And in this position, we want to really just focus on releasing the tension in our back, our hips, our neck, and really just focus on our breathing and really feel that stretch in our hips and kind of loosen them and open them up. So take a few minutes, about a minute in this position. You just bring your glutes to your heel.
All the tension out of the
Focus on releasing that tension. If there's any tension in your body, become aware of that. As Derek was saying, that awareness. Okay, so we're going to inhale, come back up. Okay, the next pose is also a shared exercise in yoga and Pilates, and this is called a happy baby. So we're going to lay down on our backs in the starting position, and we'll get into what the starting position actually is on our exercises. So try to get the natural curves of your back on the mat without not too much of an arch or laying flat, just the natural curves. Knees flat on the ground, arms to the side. Okay, so we're going to take an inhale and bring our knees up to our chest, nice and slow. Bring them fully up. Try to keep your tailbone on the mat if you can. Okay, now just be sure to breathe. And from this position, we're going to keep our hips and knees stabilized and just lift our legs gently up. And let our soles of our feet just be flat with the ceiling. Now we're going to grab the 2 fingers, our index and middle finger, and grab inside the big toes, the 2 big toes, and pull them gently. And kind of just sit in this position and let your hips open up again, and just gently let the release happen.
Feel the stretch in your hamstrings.
And if you want, you can rock side to side here. Yeah, and this is all about hamstring. This is all about hamstring stretches. So just really open them hamstrings up. Feel that stretch. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Okay, now you can rock forward and back here if you want. Help you out. Just let your legs drop naturally to your chest. Okay, so now we're done with the stretches.
Class, thank you for your attention. We're now going to transition into kind of learning about concentration and just implementing that into the exercises. So, concentration, as Brent kind of talked about, is key for Pilates because it came from the word develop. And we had plenty of time to develop that in tournament camp. So, obviously something was going right when they were happening to be the healthiest people at the tournament camp. And so from this, he considered concentration the thinking man's workout. And basically, you can look at the concentration in two separate categories, kind of one and the same, but separate. There's awareness and concentration. Now, awareness is more the physical side of it. It's being mindful and feeling it. And so, awareness is bringing that initial realization of where the body is in space. Physiologically speaking, this is your proprioceptors. They're in your muscles and your joints and your skin. This helps you to tell your brain just kind of where you are in space, how your body's moving, how tight a muscle is, and maybe how loose a joint is. This is just key for being able to create an initial baseline from which then you can progress in movement throughout any exercise. And so, in order to also progress, you need concentration, which is the cognitive side of being aware. And so, it's actually considered a bridge between awareness and movement. Now, concentration is just going to be focusing on those muscles and focusing on the joints and just truly concentrating, because being a very multitask-oriented generation, it's very, very hard for us to focus on any one thing. And so that's our challenge for you today, is to maybe focus on just one muscle that you're trying to pinpoint, or maybe a joint, or maybe a specific movement, and don't, being this multitask-oriented, we guys just, if it gets a little frustrating, if you guys get worked up, let it go. Maybe focus on your breathing. Maybe try something that you've already done before, and just do your best. So, with that, we're going to lead into some exercises to help us focus on concentration before we do some exercises after that. So,
okay, so as Derek was saying, we're going to be focusing on concentration today. We're going to go over a few fundamental Pilates exercises, and we're going to place an emphasis on the really awareness, mindful concentration aspect of it. So the first one, we're going to lay flat on our backs. Our knees are going to be bent. Feet flat on the floor, arms down, and palms facing down as well. And now this is called the starting position of Pilates. This is usually how most exercises start, on the back. And it's important to find the neutral spine in this position. The neutral spine is our natural posture. It's the natural curves of the back. It's the natural curve of the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine. In order to properly find this, we're going to do a tilting, and we're going to tilt our pelvis forward and also tuck it in. And we're going to try to find that natural place to where our posture is aligned naturally. Okay, so we're going to sit here and breathe for a second just to kind of loosen up. And again, just place some awareness on any type of tension that might be going in your body, or any type of pain you might be having. Just put your awareness there and breathe deeply. Okay, so we're going to take an inhale. And on the exhale, lay your lumbar back flat on the floor. Okay? And then we're going to inhale to release. And then exhale, bring the lumbar right back on the floor again. So your spine should be flat. And we're going to inhale to release. We're going to do that a couple more times. Just do it natural, fluid movement.
very small movements, easier to focus on, just relax.
Remember, placing an emphasis on your abdominal, keeping them tight. Okay, so the next one, we're going to inhale back to the starting position. And This way, on the exhale, we're going to go in the reverse motion. So we're going to really place an emphasis on the arch of our back and really kind of exaggerate that a little bit. So we'll take an inhale here and exhale. Really get that stretch in there. And inhale to release. Again, we're going to take an inhale and exhale. Really stretch that back. And you hear the breathing. And exhale to inhale to release. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to do a few more on our own. Okay, so on the inhale, it's release. And now we should be at the proper starting position with the neutral spine. The feet should be flat and our body should just be naturally curved, natural alignment. The next exercise we're going to do is the head tilt. Now the head tilt, we're going to bring our chin down on the inhale. You don't have to do it yet, just keep breathing there and stay in that position. We're going to bring our chin down on the inhale to our chest and really focus on stretching out the spine, our cervical spine, and really elongating that. And then on the exhale, we're going to go back to the neutral position. So when you're ready, we're going to start. Take an inhale. Really stretch that spine. And exhale. Bring your chin back up a little. These are very slight movements. We're going to inhale. Bring the chin down to the chest. Don't put too much strain on your chin here. And then just go gently on your chest. And exhale to release. One more time, we're going to bring the chin to the chest with the inhale. And exhale to release. The next one we're going to do is we're going to bring our forehead back a little bit on the inhale. And we're going to really focus on the stretching of our neck again and bringing it back to center on the exhale. So when you're ready, inhale, tip your head in a little bit, kind of get a little arch in your cervical area. And exhale to release. One more time, inhale. Your forehead should be up facing the ceiling a little bit. And exhale to release. And last time, inhale, bring your forehead up very slightly. And exhale to release. Great. Doing great, guys. The next one, we're going to stay in the starting position. Arms should be down, facing flat, palms down. And this is going to be called the arms over. So on the inhale, we're going to bring our arms up to a 90-degree angle. They should be facing the ceiling. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring them directly behind us. So when you're ready, all together, we're going to inhale, bring them up. Really stretch out your fingers like you're trying to grab the ceiling. And exhale, straight down. Keeping your rib cages on the mat and using your abs to stabilize your movement. We're going to inhale, bring them back up. And exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, bring them up. And exhale, bring them down. Awesome, now inhale again. And exhale, bring them down. 2 more times, guys. Inhale, bring them up. Nice inhale. And bring them down. Now focus on keeping your rib cage again down on the mat. You're just using your arms. You're not using your shoulders or anything. You're just naturally bringing your arms down and up. One more time, bring them up with the inhale. And down on the exhale. Can we hear the breathing? Good job, guys. Now we should be back in the starting position. And this next exercise is going to be